entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. All the left. Okay, so this is allegedly a phone call in the jail that Diddy is in while he's talking to his son King. And what he said right there was nothing over the phone. So he's got stuff to hide. Something's up there. And he knows he's being recorded. He's been in jail before. They've been recording every phone call from a jail or prison for the last 40, 50 years. So everybody knows that everything gets recorded. So keep that in mind about what he's about to talk about here. So let's get back into it. Leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. Get rid of the leftover pizza boxes. Wonder what that means. I mean, surely he doesn't have pizza boxes laying around, so that's code. That's code word for something. He's telling, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's talking about people that he's got locked underneath his house in the supposed tunnels that have been dug under his house. So get rid of the leftover pizza boxes. Kind of shady. Let's get back into it here. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic. Make sure you recycle the plastic. Well, let's see. What's made of plastic? CDs, DVDs. Maybe he's talking about tapes, or who knows? That little thing you plug into your phone and it keeps information on. I forget what it's called, but that's made of plastic. So he's speaking in code here. Not sure what he's talking about, but apparently him and his son have already discussed this before he went into prison. So here we go. Like we talked about, Jay reach out yet? Nah, he ghosting. Okay, here's an interesting part. Did Jay reach out yet? That's what Diddy said. And then his son, King, said, no, Pop, he's ghosted. So Sean Combs says, did Jay reach out yet? Not sure if you're talking about Jay-Z, but he's talking about a man apparently, because King said, no, no, Pop, he's ghosted. So wonder if he's talking about Jay-Z, talking about somebody else. Who knows? And then here's Diddy's response to that. This motherfucker doing it. He's tweeting out because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. Jay reach out yet? Nah, Pop. He ghosting. This motherfucker doing it. He's tweeting out because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check this out. I need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Okay, here, Sean Combs is asking his son to reach out to the producer of the upcoming Netflix show. And if I'm not mistaken, Suge Knight, it's about him, and apparently it's going to be a tell-all about Diddy parties and different things. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's Suge Knight that is going to be the star of that Netflix show. So, it sounds like to me that Diddy has deliberately put this out there to maybe scare the producers or Jay-Z. Who knows? He knew he was being recorded, so he knew this would get out there. So I don't know. I mean, it's all sounding really shady. So he wants the producers to know that he's that he can still do his thing even though he's in prison. He wants everybody to know it. It maybe. I mean, I don't know. I presume that. So let's just keep going here.
It's just it's getting crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as motherfucker. Yeah, exactly.
There, Diddy says everybody's out there quiet as a motherfucker. That's because ain't nobody coming to his aid. Nobody's coming out to speak for Diddy. Not Jay-Z, not Beyonce, not anybody except his sons. His sons are there, but you can expect that. But the big names, they're not coming out to help him. They know better. He's in big trouble and they don't want nothing to do with it. But maybe what he's trying to tell them is that he's got. Well, we'll get to that.
You gonna let him have a little fun, but I'm still gonna have a last laugh. Justin said, "What should he do about his whip, though?" Man, is you
Okay, here Sean Combs' son King asks P Diddy, what should he do about his whip, though? What a whip is a slang for a car. It's a Bentley specifically. I guess P Diddy hasn't paid the payment on it since he went to jail, and his son says, "What do you want Justin to do about his whip?" Oh, talking about his car. So P Diddy don't want to hear that. He gets mad. I don't blame him. Here's what he says.
talking about? You don't see the shit I'm dealing with right now? I know, Bob. I told this stupid ass. Hey, yo, check this out. Tell his light skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something. Motherfucker, make some money. You 30 years old and shit. Hey, own fucking car.
Here Diddy saying that man's 30 years. He's a 30-year-old man. Let him make his own payment on his car. And he also said before that, he said, "Do you see this S that I'm dealing with?" Meaning he's in jail. And he ain't about to worry about Justin's car. So here we go.
Hey, I told him drop some music. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear my sound.
All right. Here King Combs is talking about he's going to drop a track this week. Like he said there, he said, we're getting a lot of attention. Everybody's watching us right now. We can make some money on that. And here's what Diddy has to say to that.
Like, man, not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet. I can rap though. We got attention right now. Man, just do what the I told you to do. And don't forget about the list.
Oh, yeah, the list. Oh, about the dropping a track, King dropping a track. Sean Combs said, no, man, forget about that. I want you all to be quiet. Just be quiet. Don't say nothing. And then there he mentions, don't forget the list. See, this is why I'm wondering if, being that he knew he was being recorded, the list. What list is that? I think he might be saying to everybody out there, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and everybody else, I got a list, and if you guys don't come and help me, I'm going to come off of this list. And everybody would love to see that list. I'm not sure what the list means, but it probably means a list of names. So, I don't know.
Make sure that shit's fucking fine. Alright. Bought all these lawsuits, though, Pop. Ain't none of that shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got
Okay, there, Sean Kings asks, what about the lawsuits? There's 120 different lawsuits against Sean Combs right now. So I'm sure that's what he's talking about. And Diddy says, don't worry about that. I ain't got crap, and they ain't crap in my name. So he's got everything his name. And I'm sure if it was me, I would have $20 million buried out in a forest on land that I owned and nobody would ever go to. That's what I would do. I mean, if nothing else for the kids, um, I'm sure they'll be well taken care of. But I don't know. It's just a thought. Definitely, even if I wasn't going to get indicted and I wasn't doing anything wrong, I might still bury 20 million somewhere just in case. just in case money. So
Get my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. But you're money hungry. Listen.
All right, so